Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone's excited for the second game of the preseason. Got a lot of people going on there saying their opinions. Everybody's an expert. You know what I mean? Everybody's just because you cover football and you own a team, you know everything about sports. You know everything about football. So, like I said, I mean, you see me in the comments. I'm probably calling people, soccer analysts or whatever. Just venting, honestly, because we're Browns fans. We're frustrated. Like, we know we're not going to win. We know we're not going to win, but we can't even get the players we want to see play. We can't, it's just, is this Jimmy Haslam's team for he can watch everybody by himself in the stadium all alone just so he can watch Deshaun Watson? Again, Watson comes from the AFC South, the worst division in football. I'm only going to say facts because I'm not trying to hear anybody's bullshit anymore. Okay? The AFC South sucks. It always sucked. Okay? Their secondaries suck. If you look at Deshaun Watson's highlights, you look at the bottom of the screen, his team's record's 4-10, or like they just have losing. He never had a winning season. He's not a winner. He was in the AFC South playing against the Titans, the Jaguars, and the Colts. Come on, man. That's the weakest division in football. They do not even know a defense. They don't even know how to spell defense down there, okay? What I'm saying is, the quarterbacks today, it's in 2008, you had loaded quarterbacks on every team you played. You had a great quarterback to play against. Nowadays, it's like vodka from CBS. Okay, you got Josh Allen, you got Lamar Jackson, and you got Patrick Mahomes. Everybody else is just those guys, they're not. In 2008, Lamar Jackson would have been mid, bro, at best. He might not have been the bottom of the league. It was just the quarterbacks were so good back then. But anyways, I'm going to give a prediction. I'm going to predict the future a little bit here. A little bit of prophetic vision looking forward. Just seeing if Haslam could let things go to Barry and Monken and let it, like I said, Monken would have already been said. Like, Deshaun, you're the backup. If Shedeur gets hurt, you're in there. Whatever. Like, who cares? Like, it's not, like you said, it's not even that big of a deal. Like, these people want to sell you Deshaun Watson, bro. Think about that. They trying to sell you Deshaun Watson. You're a Browns fan. You don't have nothing to really hang your hat on. You don't have wins. You don't have championships. But they're trying to sell you Deshaun Watson. Okay? Mid at best. Mid, bro. But I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. Jimmy Haslam, he's going to override Andrew Barry and Monken, and next year he's gonna pick a guy. He's gonna pick a guy because he's an expert. He knows, he never makes mistakes. He doesn't listen to crackheads who tell him to go draft certain players or whatnot. So he's gonna subsidize all our future draft stock for some player, some quarterback, probably the one kid. It doesn't even matter who he does it, because he's gonna. And like I was saying yesterday, you look at the Cowboys. When they had Herschel Walker, they traded him and got a dynasty. They got Aikman, they got Emmitt Smith, they got Michael Irvin, and they got some defensive guys, man, that were good. And that goes to show you, man, those trades never work out, bro. All those stupid, I'm gonna trade 6 draft picks for one guy. It's just not that type of sport. It's a team sport. One guy is not, no matter what guy you are, you're not better than 6 guys in football. And that's just what Jimmy Haslam don't understand. Okay, one quarterback, and then not to mention Arch Manning will stay in college 2 more years. He'll be a sophomore this year. He's going to finish. His grandpa, he's making lots of money. It's like he's not coming out. And even when he does come out, okay, Eli Manning was not that good, bro. Like I said, in 2008, Eli Manning was like 15th in the league in quarterbacking. Seriously, he was not that good. He got lucky. He had some good runs. He did great in the playoffs. He's a clutch player and all that good stuff. But, just to say he's going to be great because of the Manning name, okay, that's fine. That's what you assume people are doing with Shedeur. It's fine. Do whatever you want to do. But at the end of the day, like I said, bro, Arch will not be better than Shedeur. Shedeur is going to be at the top of the league for a long, long time. He's going to be in the Hall of Fame with or without the Browns. And that's just what the fans want to see. They want to see what the fans don't want to see is like Shedeur, whatever, But then he goes somewhere else and becomes all pro, and you were telling us he sucks, he can't read defense, he can't read coverages, because you're listening to these non-experts. These people don't know football, man. Like I said, I hope tomorrow everybody boos the hell out of Deshaun Watson. And everybody like, oh, well, you're making him feel bad and this and this and that and all this bull crap that they want to talk about. He's literally making $10 million a month to play football this year, bro. Like, what are we doing here? Like, get this guy all the way out of here, man. Like, people are frustrated. People are fed up, man. Like, I'm telling you right now, man, it just, we're going to have to start boycotting the games, man, because it's not Haslam's team. He's not watching the games with just him and JW and his little couple buddies. It's all of us. We want to see who's playing too. We want to see our players, but we can't even see the players we want to see play. And we're paying fans. Like, this is ridiculous. So like I said, if you got some stupid opinion and you say something stupid on the comments of a video I'm watching about my Cleveland Browns, I'm going to comment. I'm going to tell you don't know football, bro. You don't know what you're talking about, okay? If you, and all the people like, we haven't seen any good quarterback play. I'm telling you right now, remember all these analysts who said Shedeur looks like shit, Watson looks good, he looks like a supermodel, like he looks so good. Remember, when we're fucking losing and Watson's getting his ass kicked and we can't even move the football and this and that and he's getting injured and all this crap, remember all the people who said he looks good, he's moving good, and all this craziness, bro. It's craziness, okay? It don't matter how you look in the preseason, bro. We know how you look in the regular season, okay? He's a master of panic. Deshaun Watson is not a winner, okay? Jimmy Johnson, a literal genius, not just a football genius, a genius. He said, character matters, okay? First thing he did when he got to the Cowboys, he kicked off all the troublemakers and everything because you can't win championships with bums. Watson is a bum, bro. He is the definition of a bum, okay? You guys got to be smarter than this, man. We deserve better ownership than this. Ownership, at least if you're not smart, you can be like, look, I hired somebody who is, okay? He's going to make the calls. I'm not going to usurp him. I'm not going to then use my non-expert opinion to usurp his expert opinion. You know, stay out of it, okay? Stay out of the... And like I said, dude, we're the fans. We want to see Shedeur. We know you're going to liquidate the all the assets for a quarterback next year, and then we'll be mid to low end of the league for the next 6 years after that. Okay, we know you do not know how to run a team. Okay, it's never, ever, ever smart to trade a bunch of players for one player. Okay, so again, like I said, look at the history of the league. Look at guys like Jimmy Johnson. Then look at Haslam. Okay, this guy's a joke, man. He's a joke. And I'm telling you right now what's going to happen. We're going to be mid to low level of the league. We're set up right now. We have Andrew Berry. He's making good picks right now. We can run with Shedeur. We can make a run at Jeremiah Smith. Like I said, trade a couple players for him. That'd be cool because he's actually going to give you something. You know, these quarterbacks, they don't give you much. They don't give you much until they're like 6 years in and you trained them up really, really good with confidence and all kinds of great stuff that the Browns will not do. Okay, Shedeur don't even need none of that building up. Okay, he's a tough-minded individual. He's smart. He's going to be on top of the league for a long time, bro. You people don't know football. You don't know what you're seeing out there, okay? You know, I don't know what you're looking at Deshaun Watson, like, oh, he's got some more muscles in him or what you're looking at, okay? But that shit do not matter. None of that stuff matters, bro. Who's spinning the ball, okay? And then another thing, I'm hearing people talking about the Taylor Green thing, okay? Look, everybody who knows something about football said Shedeur should have been a first-round pick, period. Taylor Green, nobody jumped out the window and said Taylor Green should be a first-round pick. Nobody. Because he's not. His arm, he's tall, he's athletic, all that good stuff, but his arm is not there. It's not something you can really necessarily teach. He can develop it, maybe. But that's on him, okay? And then for all the fans, again, who don't exactly know what they're seeing out there. I'm telling you right now, I know what I'm seeing. I see Taylor Green. Am I saying he's a good player? Yes, he's a good player. He's all right, but the arm to be quarterback in the league, he'll never be top of the league. He'll never throw for 4,000 yards and be over this guy and that guy because his arm is just not there. He cannot throw down the field with accuracy, bro. You put him in the fire, middle of December, the wind's blowing, he's fucking cold, and he's coming from Arkansas. Like, guys, you guys don't know what you're seeing. Shedeur is tough. Shedeur is built for that, okay? His dad trained him up really, really well, okay? His dad trained him the proper way, okay? These Arch Manning, these kids were kids. They were trained like kids. You could tell Deion did not train his kids like kids. He trained them like players. Like they weren't not even related. Just trained them to be a great player, regardless of money, regardless of fame and stature. Okay, that's who Shedeur is. Okay, he don't look at that kind of stuff. He was taught that way. You can't necessarily promise that for Arch. And again, with the Taylor Green thing, move him over to receiver, bro. Move him over to receiver or cut him. Because I'm telling you right now, he's going to have 20 interceptions, a couple years, maybe, and then nobody will start him again. His career will be over. Nobody will want to play him at quarterback after he throws 20 interceptions, 10 touchdowns, or whatever it is, because he does not throw down the field with accuracy. These players are too fast, too quick, too good. They can read your tendencies too easy. You have to have some type of bag of throws, and he just doesn't have it, okay? I'm not insulting him like that, you know. If he works with people next couple years, I could be wrong. But at the end of the day, right now, as it stands, Taylor Green is not a starting quarterback at all. He will never be that. He should be receiver, honestly, bro. The arm strength's not there, okay? His velocity is not there at all, especially in the middle of December. Okay, so again, I'm going to come out with a video after the game tomorrow, and hopefully, you know what I mean, I'll come out and talk about some good stuff that we seen from Shedeur, and like I said, I'm praying Watson gets hurt, man, because I'm fed up. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see him. I don't ever want to see him pick up another pigskin again. I never, ever, ever want to see that. All right, so like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and have a great day.